ArkulusRex coming at you live. Today we've got some more Forgive Me, Father. And I feel like we gotta be getting close on this one now. We gotta be getting close. I just gotta look at my settings for this. Feels a little bit washed out, but it might just be the way I had this one set up. All right, let's get into it. Forgive me, Father. We are going to load in. This looks about right. That is so much clearer. Like, it's so much brighter on that screen. Well, that's good that you guys can see better. You guys can see better. It's so hard when you've got all these different screens to set them all up so that they're similar enough. Holy crap. All right. That might have been a really bad start to this. I'm not sure yet. Oh, yeah. Oh. Let's wait and see. Where you at? There you are. Thought maybe you moved. You stayed put. Oh. All right. Every time I pick this up again, I have to like get a feel for the controls again. Going through the spooky dark cave. Oh, we got a pressure plate there. Doesn't seem to do anything here, though. Oh, I think I've been in here. I think I was in here before. Must not have, must have gone back a little bit. Give me that health. Oh, shoot. I just remembered that thing up in the sky. I do not remember where I went in this one, so we're just gonna have to clear the whole damn thing again, I think. Let's go with this guy for now. Oh, headshot. Got him. What would that say? You need the red key. I almost said read. You need the read key. Alright. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna play tonight. My back's been playing up something awful, so just gonna kind of see how I feel, I guess. Nothing? Whoa. That spooked me. My memory of this is very limited. Grab this ammo. Okay, we don't need it. Okay, I remember that. Let's go over there. Whoa. What am I stuck on? Invisible wall. Where are you at? That's pretty good. I think we got out of that pretty well unscathed. All right, let's save this. We got the red key, and if I'm not mistaken, that was for right here. Oh, what? Man, I didn't even hear anything. Just heard the music. I really don't like those things. Let's get the shoddy out. Is that the shoddy? That's not the shoddy. There we go. That's unsettling.
I'll pretend I didn't see that.
Ooh. See, I don't even know if I want to go this way yet. All right. I think I might double back really quickly to see what was on top of that other set of stairs. Okay. Is that not the way that I came from? Pretty sure it is. I don't think it is. Holy crap. What did I miss? That is definitely not the way I came. That means I came from this way. Yeah, okay. Okay. That's definitely back to the main area. And we've got, this is below the main area. Okay. Hard to see. Holy crap. Very hard to see. I heard something. Oh, hello, M-Onyx. Welcome in. Welcome in. Pretty late night for you. I didn't honestly expect you were going to be out that late, but that's must have been pretty fun. Yeah. Just trying it on. Absolutely trying it on. How was the concert? Tell me, if you can. I don't know if you've really got the time, or I don't know how much you've had to drink. All that stuff. Oh, good. That's awesome. That is so good. I do have some good news. The house stuff has progressed to the next step, which means that if they pull out now, they lose a big chunk of money, so there's a good chance that it's gonna go through at this point. Do I want to do that yet, or do I want to do this? So if they pull out now, they lose most of their deposit, which is like 30, something like that. So there's a good chance everything is gonna go through. The cooling off period is done, so that was supposed to be 10 business days, but I think it's been 6. So obviously they've signed off on everything that they've done. Building and pest and stuff, all that has come back, and they're happy enough with it. How many baddies we got in here? I can't see shit. Yeah, so that's a load of stress off of my mind, but I have to contact the bank tomorrow and get some of the finer details of the contracts and stuff on my side finished up. Yeah, he shoots baddies. Absolutely shooting baddies. Wasn't sure if I was going to stream again today because I had an absolutely horrible sleep again. I think it's just the weather. I think it's just freaking hot. Okay, apparently that's immune to it. What is that? What is that? Can I hide here? Yeah, that's about it for me. I just worked. All the animals are happy as can be. Got my blue Pepsi. I'm up to the really good bit in season 4 Stranger Things, so I've been enjoying the heck out of that. Attention. Hey, you're the one that stayed out so late. You knew the risks. I'm sure you had a fantastic time, and you're probably exhausted. Did you have much to drink, or did you have a pretty quiet one? Okay. What do I got left? I've got a voodoo doll. Give me that health. Lots. Okay. All right. So you're feeling a certain kind of way. Feeling a certain kind of way. How did Nicole like it? Was she? Because I didn't see her as much in the pictures, although it was just like only a few pictures he sent. So maybe she just was doing her own thing. I'm not sure. And Dan clearly couldn't smile. He looks super serious in that photo. I was like, is he like giving me blue steel right now? Is that what he's doing? It made me giggle. I was like, he could have smiled, or he could give you blue steel. Shoot. Okay, so I've got all the keys now. Now, where do I go? Might as well save it. She had a great time. That's awesome. Barkley was bothering me today for walkies, but unfortunately it just wasn't realistic. It was too hot. I think I'm gonna have to try and get up really early in the morning and take him, because by the time it cools down enough, because I genuinely worry about his paws. I don't want him to burn, because I know, like, dogs, it's very common for them to get their paws burned if you're not careful. So I'm gonna try and get up early tomorrow morning and take him for walkies straight away in the morning, because I know he wants to go. Oh, you absolutely have to think of these things, and like, considering how hot Brisbane gets straight away, it's just not something I want to risk. Okay, I've already been through here, but I'm not really sure where to. See, that looks like a thing. Thing? Kind of looks like it's a thing, but it's not open anymore, unless that's just blocked because I don't need to go that way anymore. What did Dan think of it? I'm not sure like how he goes with concerts and stuff. I don't think I've ever heard any stories, so yeah, hopefully he had a really good time. I'm missing something. Where are you? Okay, we definitely did this, but there's a door there. This is Forgive Me, Father. It's a horror FPS, Lovecraftian sort of thing. Not really sure where to go though. Starting to run into this issue now later in the game where it's a little bit more complex. I don't know how to do everything. And then I think I'm up to level 5 on Legend of Zelda. So that's been really fun to play because I haven't played that since I was a kid. And I never beat it when I was a kid, so it's been really fun to play through that. I would really rather not go that way if I can help it. I love you too. Hope you're having an awesome time. And I think you have one more day in Vegas? I can't remember if the concert was 2 days or if it was 1 day though. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go, right there. I appreciate you sending me all the pictures today. That was really nice. Nice updates because I knew you were super busy. So I knew you weren't going to have a chance to really chat. So it was nice to have pictures. Okay, this is gross. Oh, this is really gross. Oh, come on.
You finished?
Oh, we're outside now. This stuff in the sky is
Don't you
not
mess with
suitable.
me.
That's gross. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, I actually don't know when I saved last. Would have been a little while ago. Are you back in the hotel? All right, well, I've got all the keys, so that's a good thing. Game is over. Game is done. Excellent story point. A picture of a book. Come on. Problem is I can't hit it with any of my weapons very well. There we go. Man, that's such a huge setback. I'm gonna go in with this gun. Actually, let's take this out first. Love you too. Have a good sleep, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Get some good rest. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Harley Quinn. I just checked on her before I started streaming. She was sitting on my bed. Oh my god. I don't know what to do here. Give me that armor. Fuck. Holy crap. I don't know if that's just a sprint through and just see how I get to the, like if I can get to the end or what. That is such a huge run. That's a big setback. That was not very good. That was not very good at all. Holy crap.
Well, that's not my worst nightmare anymore.
Holy crap, where am I? Where am I? I'm stuck on a ledge. Far out. That might be a better strategy, though, than trying to kill them all. Is just run through. Whew. Okay. That was a bit better. What am I gonna do here? We got 70 shots with that. Let's go with this. Okay, this is nuts. Okay, I wanted that health.
For this.
I can't see. Pretty sure I sprinted past a save point, so we got to try and hit that for sure. Come on. Oh, you don't even have to kill those dudes up there. You can just go through the door. Enemies are nearby. I know this. I am aware of this. I was just hoping to bypass them. Do I have to kill all these fools? I don't think I do. I think I got that. Beautiful. Fantastic. Okay, we've got armor over there. Health over there. Alright, let's sprint for this health and then go over to the armor if we can. Oh, we got armor here too. Definitely feels like a you gotta clear it situation. Come on, save point. Ah, beautiful. Let me think for a second here. That did pretty well. Okay, that hurts me. I did not realize that until just now. I don't know if that's such a good idea then. Well, that wasn't any better. We just gotta keep distance. Come on, gather up. Where'd you go?
Okay. Don't panic.
Gimme! Holy crap, I'm stressed. I am very stressed. Holy crap. Increase your maximum health pool. Absolutely. Gimme.
I don't need to work out. I've got a big heart.
Alright, let's gather up any ammo we can possibly carry. See the floors finally come back. Well, I wonder if that was like the equivalent of the boss fight. Although this feels very much like we're going down into a room. Okay. Okay, I didn't even need it. Beautiful. We got the shoddy. Let's go with this one. Yeah. Ugh.
That stung really bad.
I know there's another one. Where are you? Oh, you suck. Die! Holy crap. Oh, we got another. We might have two more? That it? Think that's finally it. I'll save it here. We'll take a quick break. Top up my drink, go to the restroom, and we'll be right back, and we'll keep playing some Forgive Me, Father. we are back. Back with more Forgive Me, Father. I think we're going this way. No? I gotta get in this thing, huh? Everything... There's a lot of 24s on my ammo. That's suspicious. Hello back, I'm Syllabus. Welcome in, Blazing Syllabus. Good to see you. Hope you had an awesome weekend. Still working on this game. Still working on this game. We're at World 4. And when I got through the first world, I thought to myself, there's probably 3 worlds. So, it's been longer than I expected. I've failed many times, though. Many times. And this just seems like a complete waste of time so far. Sure was. Today was your day off. It was chill. Got a case of the Sunday don't want to go back to the scaries though. Yeah, I was back to work today too. I enjoy my job when I have work to do, but when the work starts to dry up, man, it's just tough. It's tough to justify being there. Preach the glory of the Lord of Eternity together. Ooh, okay. Let's have a look around here. Oh yes, it will be mine. So Plague, did you enjoy yourself a pizza today? Is that what you're telling me? You get that. A few years back, you'd sneak your to work and play in your downtime. I am not confirming or denying that I've ever played video games on the clock. You suggesting that I eat a pizza? I had one yesterday. A thin crust. It was amazing. Today I had a chicken burger and some fries and a couple of burritos. A couple of small burritos. I did buy something and I'm gonna add it. It's a thing I'm gonna add to the stream soon, and I'm hoping it shows up tomorrow, but I probably won't implement it until the weekend. But I think it's pretty cool. I think it's a good idea. It's something completely different than I've got on here at the moment, so I'm excited about that. It'd be pretty crazy if you were telling me you had a pizza and it's 10 a.m. I don't think that's crazy at all. I think that's a completely logical statement. I really hate these guys. I really hate these guys. Like, just stay put. Let me kill you. This is war. Stay. Driving me insane. And there's another one. Tried to catch him. Where's he at? Far out. That's enough to drive me insane. These mud flingers are so annoying. No, that ain't gonna hit it. Oh, Blazin', I watched the movie. I watched it. It was, I watched Cop and a Half. That is a kid's movie. That's a movie when you have no idea what good movies are anymore. It wasn't horrible. Like, if you were a kid, I could see that being a very passable, easy to enjoy experience. But as an adult with thoughts and free will, not good. This feels like a boss fight. This definitely feels like a boss fight. Ah, let's load up. That's not enough ammo for what we're doing here. You gonna waste this entire room? Or am I going this way? Is there a hole in there? No. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure the last time you saw the movie. It's not good. But then sometimes it makes me wonder if there's other movies I loved as a kid that are really bad. Did I miss something up here? Oh, what we got here? Okay. You convinced that half the movies you liked as a kid were bad? Turtles 1 and 2 really hold up well, especially 1. 1 is phenomenal. 1 is arguably for adults. It is so, like, dark and, like, I don't know. It's so good. I love it. Dunstan Checks In. Is that a newer movie? Dunstan Checks In. See, I'm taking movie recommendations now, apparently. After Cop and a Half, I think anything is going to be a step up, guys. Let me just write that down. I'm definitely crossing Cop and a Half off of the list. Dunstan checks in. Oh my gosh, I think my pen's dead. I think I've actually fully used a pen. Oh no, not even close. What are you doing, pen? What are you doing? Get your shit together. Designed to write. Alright. 90s as fuck. Yeah, okay. You loved Space Jam. Rewatched it before the new one. It was just an ad, huh? Okay, okay. I thought that was just like Michael Jordan's comeback tour. I actually didn't mind Space Jam, but I haven't seen it since I was a kid. Another one I need to look into again, but I'm pretty sure I've watched it as an adult, is Three Ninjas. I still love that movie as a kid. Yeah, take that. 90s Power Rangers movie. I've never seen one. I don't think I've seen one. TMNT movies, the OG trilogy. The first two are really good. The third one's not good. I just think they strayed too far. First one was like perfect. And then the second one, they strayed a little bit, made it a little bit too family friendly, which I can understand why they would. But I just think that the third one was even just I don't know, it's just a cash grab. I don't even think I can hit this dude. Nah, I'm not hitting him. Alright, so... Is it good? I'll have to look into it. I wasn't a Power Rangers guy growing up. I tried to get into it, but it just didn't quite resonate with me for whatever reason. But I'm open to it. I'm definitely open to it. I'm gonna die. I am going to die.
What is up with that rope?
What is that? Whoa, that thing's not dying. Yeah, okay. There was one with Kevin Nash as Shredder, and one where they went through time and became samurai. I forget which one was which, though. Kevin Nash as Shredder. I think it was the third movie where they went back in time. Kevin Nash as Shredder. That is not ringing a bell. Cartoon Shredder looks short, but movie Shredder coming out in the shadows, glistening armor. He's like 7 feet tall. Very cool fight scene. Yeah, I think that first Shredder one is so good. He was Super Shredder in Teenage Mutant. Kevin Nash was? Holy crap, I would have never picked that. Kevin Nash was Super Shredder? I was a Kevin Nash guy, but he should have never beat Goldberg. I don't think Goldberg should have ever lost. I think that should have been his legacy, as like the one guy who never lost. Let me grab this health. Ah! Let me get somewhere safe. Original actor passed away between the movies? Holy crap. Fuck Goldberg. You know what? I'll allow it. I know you might be a Bret Hart guy, but I don't mind. You can hate him. You can absolutely hate him. I heard he was a pretty, like, tough guy to wrestle, as in, like, he wasn't real good technique-wise. He just kind of went in there like a bull in a china shop. But his, like, 100+ wins that he did, that was, like, the most iconic thing in WWE. Or WCW, I should say. Alright, let me try and take this fool out. WCW. I do really like that the WWE YouTube channel puts out the old WCWs now. I think that's fucking brilliant. This is not logical because the aiming is so bad with your aiming trigger. I end up moving my character more to do most of the aiming, and doing that is not possible on these wood slats. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do here. +1 Bret Hart. It's a mandatory Canadian appreciation. Look, there's another Canadian wrestler that really brought the reputation down. Really bad. Whoa! Shit. What's this guy gonna... What can we do here? I haven't seen him since the beginning. Yeah, nah, he was from Florida. You don't claim him. Nah, you love the WWE revisionist history that WCW was never good. Look, there was some pretty bad WCW stuff. Like 95, 96, not very good. 97, 98, 99, incredible. They had a lot of really big stars then. They had Nash, they had Goldberg, they had Hogan. I think Macho Man was around then. And then they just absolutely shit the bed hard. 2000s WCW had no idea how to game, how to play. But the Attitude Era was like prime right then as well, so
what is up with that rope?
I think I'm just gonna have to jump. Nope. Oh, we didn't die. Holy crap. Oh, she said, what is up with that rope? Okay. Never watched WCW, too young. Yeah. Same time, there was some horrible WWF stuff too. WWE always talks about the Attitude Era is still cool ones, but the majority of the Attitude Era was so ass. It was honestly Attitude, and around that same time in WCW, they all had really big superstars, but nothing at the bottom end to make it interesting. But it was WWE that padded out their bottom end a lot better, and you saw like great matches with Edge, Christian, the Hardy Boys, the Dudley Boys, and those weren't even like your AAA huge names. That wasn't The Rock, The Undertaker, Kane, Stone Cold. It wasn't those guys, but you had all these incredible matches going on outside of that. And people were arguably more interested in those. Like, man, you go back and watch some of those TLC matches from around that time, unbelievable stuff going on. And you had Mankind doing all kinds of crazy stuff. What a time to be alive. WCW did have cruiserweights. That is true. And a lot of those guys ended up going to WWE. Did you ever read The Death of WCW? One of the bookers at the time, Jim Hurd, 9596, wanted to do a hunchback gimmick. Oh, shit. And he would never lose as his shoulders can't be pinned. That is incredibly stupid. The biggest mistake WCW had was Hogan creative control. I agree. You can never give anybody too much power. It's got to be a committee thing. You know what I mean? It's got to be for what's best for many people. Dude was a leech. Yeah, I've heard he was really rough to work with. Gimme. Me losing? That doesn't work for me, brother. That literally just ended. Him and Bischoff ruined TNA in its prime. I actually know nothing about TNA. Nothing at all. I was early 2000s WWE was sort of where I started to I don't know if lose interest is the right mind, or if I was just really invested in video games at that time where I just didn't take the time to watch it as much anymore. I watched the last WrestleMania and wow, was I disappointed. The actual show of like how well they set it up, amazing. But there was one bit where it was like 30 minutes between matches because some dude was like dancing or some shit, or I don't know. It was stupid. TNA was sick, and then they signed those two and moved to Monday nights to compete with Raw, and the show turned to absolute shit. Yeah, I don't know if competing on the same days is the right move, especially when a lot of people like wrestling just because it's wrestling. They shouldn't have to really pick a favorite. I think there's a world where WCW could have continued to exist. You just move it to a different day and like you've got more wrestling. But obviously, you don't buy them out just to let them fucking exist. You buy them out because you want the contracts. They signed a bunch of old WWE guys like Val Venus, the Nasty Boys. The Nasty Boys, I don't even remember who they are. I remember the name, but I can't picture the face. Who got pushes because they were pals with Hogan. Back in the day, channel surfing was huge, but now, nah. Yeah, I very rarely even like just randomly look at stuff on Netflix. Very rarely. I was really hoping when I watched the last WrestleMania just this past year, I was really hoping that like the women's division had been like, what's the word? Had matured a bit more and was like more, wrestling skill technique was really good and things like that. And unfortunately, some of the matches I watched were just not good. I wanted them to be good, and I'm not saying that all of them are bad, but those ones were bad. Channel surfing was the OG doom scrolling. Absolutely. Could have went on if they found another network. Turner didn't want wrestling anymore. Bischoff wanted to buy the company but couldn't afford it, so WWF came in and got it. You'd say the quality is the best you've ever seen? That's totally, man, and that's what I had heard. That is exactly what I had heard. I'd heard it was really good. Like back in the day, you had what, Sable and Trish Stratus and China. It wasn't like fleshed out properly. It's just the ones I watched this year just weren't good. I've seen some highlights of ones that were pretty good. Just sloppy, if that's the right word. What the hell's going on here? So the Ilo and Rhea have good matches. Okay, I know.
Who's breathing behind my back?
Rhea Ripley, because she's Australian, so like she's got a bit of a following here. Where do I go? I feel like there's something supposed to happen over here. AEW women's matches are good. There you go. Mandatory Australian appreciation. Not really. To believe it or not. I think I can appreciate the good things, but also recognize when other countries do things really well. I think the States overall just has incredibly well-rounded entertainment, sports, things like that, but there are definitely other countries that do things extremely well, and I'm happy to admit that. Like, Australia is probably the best for like crocodile wrestling, you know what I mean? Steve Irwin was a pioneer. A lot of big Australian wrestlers these days. Yeah, I would say that there's a lot of Australians getting into movies, TV, sports, even like much broader than the last 20 years. All right. Where the fuck do I go? I feel like America has so many sports celebrities that when a country has an athlete that breaks through, they get a ton of support. Yeah, I actually fully agree with that. America is really good at like showing off athletes of other countries and like letting them shine. Enjoy seeing big English athletes make it big, especially if they're northern like me. Hey man, I think it's really cool when anybody from where you're at kind of does something significant. I feel like something's supposed to come out of there. There's a streamer that I watch every now and again, and he went from like 10 to 20 people watching him to like 2, 3, 4, 5. I've seen him have up to 900 people watching him, and it's like kind of seeing him go from that to where he is now in the last 2 years, and he's an Australian guy as well. It's like super cool, just because you got a chance to follow it. It's got more meaning to it. Nah, bullshit. I just saw something. Yeah, see? There's something behind me. Is it like artifacting? What the fuck is that? William Regal was the British guy for a while. I couldn't get into William Regal. I'm not gonna lie. The guy from your town just fought in UFC on 3 days notice, and people have said it's the worst debut of all time. Oh, poor dude. What a poor guy. That sucks. That would be so shit. Alright, so nothing is happening. Oh, I heard it. I fucking heard something. Alright, we're just gonna stand here and do nothing for a second. You think they forget about it because he wasn't an actual fighter? Yeah, I heard the punk one was pretty rough. In fairness, the guy's a great fighter. Took the fight on 3 days notice in a weight class above just to get his foot in the door. I mean, give it to him. Like, he's at least tried. Most people can't even get that far. Okay, I'm getting really close to saying that this might be glitched or something. I do not understand what's going on here. In Punk's case, at least he made mega bucks. He got leg kicked until he couldn't stand. Right there. See that fucker? What are you doing? Let me kill you. I think this is glitched. See, if I have I came up this way, and if I put my back to this, he's right fucking there. Alright, it's glitched. Chopped down. There's always been a couple of wrestlers, though, that just fucking sell the show, and one of my favorites was Ric Flair. Ric Flair could make any fucking hit over the top, ridiculous in the best way. He just absolutely knew how to sell. Ric Flair should just settle down. Nah, bud. He's got cocaine for the next 20 years in his system already. He actually pre-purchases and pre-snorts, so he's good to go. He has to pay alimony to 5 wives. That's nothing. That is nothing. Fucking Phillip Rivers, the old quarterback for the San Diego Chargers, has 17 kids. 17 kids! That is insanity. He has to be a professional quarterback just to maintain a lifestyle. I think there's some other athletes as well that have had some really, really crazy, what do you call it? Marriages and like kid situations, and oh man, that's wild. Here I got 0 and 0 and I'm just like, beautiful. You read a story that he keeps going to bars and getting so drunk he shits himself? I mean, are you really alive if you don't shit yourself? Are you really alive? Nick Cannon. I don't know much about Nick Cannon. I know he was dating Mariah Carey there for a while. I think they broke up.
Who's breathing behind my back?
Ric Flair's like 80s shitting yourself kind of thing. Yeah. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's this one thing I need. Oh, where's this going? Oh, you mentioned Mariah, so it had to be said. Yeah, yeah. Fair. That's fair. That's totally fair. Imagine that, though. What a life. That Christmas song, absolutely. She doesn't have to do anything else for the rest of her life. I don't know what to do here. I've loaded back in. See, this is something. This has got to be something. Once Halloween is out of the way, that song's gonna be everywhere. Man, the Christmas decorations were up 3 weeks ago in Australia. All the freaking stores have this stuff. Have I ever heard of Whamageddon? I have not. What is Whamageddon? I feel stupid. Like, am I missing something here? Halloween stuff's on clearance. Christmas stuff is on the shelves. What a shame. I've gotten so much more into Halloween the older I get. Maybe I'm finally entering my teenage girl goth era. Maybe that's what's going on. It's a viral image challenge. Starts on November 1st. You hear Wham! Last Christmas, you lose the challenge. I don't know if I've ever heard the original. Excuse me, the original. I wouldn't be able to know if I've even heard the original. I feel like the only one I know in my head is the one I've always heard. You moved into the house 4 days before Christmas. That's pretty rough. UK adverts have it all the time, and no way you're less than a day. I feel stupid, but I'm also at the point where I need to figure out if this is actually glitched or if I'm just too stupid to understand how to progress this. Where are we at? World 4, boss. Let me look it up. Okay. It's a known glitch. Let me, I'll just watch a video in case there's something that you do to unlock it. But a bunch of people online are saying it's glitched. Which would be incredibly disappointing. Yeah, okay. As soon as they say that line is somebody behind me, the boss is supposed to spawn. Quote from the original image, well, I can't stop you from deliberately sending your friends to Wamahala. The intention of the game is to survive a game, not a battle royale. All right, so we're going to avert your eyes for a second, people. I don't want to blind you. We're gonna go, how do you go back home? There we go. I'm gonna close this. And we'll reload it and see if we get lucky. This would be a very anticlimactic way to finish up the game, though. I'll tell you that much. Short stream. Ooh, I didn't think of that. If it is glitched, it will be a short stream because I haven't set anything else up. And I don't want to play Zelda for like an hour. We'll try this again, and then if this doesn't work, we'll load in the level and see if it lets us choose the boss stage. I've only had one Nintendo game glitch out to the point where I couldn't finish it. But I did my fucking due diligence on it, and I tried four times. We're gonna do these switches in a different order, just in case. Hey, you're streaking. Absolutely. When did that start? I've never seen that before. All right, 3 switches done. All right, so we just go out here and we walk around for a bit, and then once it says that line, that should spawn the boss. Ooh.
Who's breathing behind my back?
Yeah, so that right there is where it's supposed to immediately spawn. Should be a purple health bar and everything. But obviously it's not working. Okay, let's go back to the main menu. Boss is scared of me. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. Yeah, this would be a very frustrating way to not finish a game. This would be if this is the case. We'll see if the level selection works. Yeah, it looks like it. We should be able to load into the boss. Hopefully, this works. Oh. It says playing from a level selection will not affect your game progress. You will not be able to save your game or go to the next level. Levels shown here are based on game progress. Well, that's fucking stupid. You ate an entire tub of Ben & Jerry's last night. And your stomach is so fucked today. Bro, my stomach would be fucked too. My stomach would be fucked too. Be gurgling and shit. I had a fucking, like 4 or 5 days ago, I had a stuffed crust pizza and my stomach was like, the whole time. I was like, I don't feel good. I don't eat ice cream almost ever. The only time I eat ice cream is if my partner and I go somewhere very specifically and she's like, let's get ice cream. Because if I don't say yes, she won't get any. I think it's gonna glitch again.
Who's breathing behind my back?
Fucking nobody. Fucking no one. That sucks. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna do some research, see if I can find a workaround for this. I will be back as soon as I can. Hold tight. Did a little bit of research, and some people are saying that as soon as the voice comes out, to turn around as quickly as possible. And that's the mechanic of how it's supposed to work. One of the devs said that's what you're supposed to do. So we'll see what happens. But some people are still saying it hasn't worked for them. Known issue, and it seems to be continuing to be ongoing. Oh, thank you, John. Appreciate the lurks and another fucking 3-stream streak. That must be a new thing. Maybe it's a new thing. Mario Kart time. Maybe. really didn't want to do a short stream. Well, we'll see. We shall see. Okay, so as soon as we hear the voice, we turn.
Who's breathing behind?
Nah. So you can see him popping up every now and again. Is anybody else getting nauseous? We'll load the quick save again. We'll pull out a different gun in case there's something weird going on with that gun. I'm literally just gonna stand here this time. Come on. Is nothing going to happen? Do I have to walk? Is it like a certain amount of steps?
Who's breathing behind me?
Man, that is so frustrating. Let's try going to the level select, even though it won't let us progress. Maybe it'll like do something different and load in properly. I'm gonna be so bummed if I can't beat this. It seems to be based on the steps, I think. So I'm just gonna run around really quickly.
Who's breathing?
Fuck off. I got an idea. Let's kill ourselves. In the game. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. What if I just pump this? Let's see if it does anything different. Jesus, dog.
Who's breathing?
Wow, that is so disappointing. Someone said to re-download it. Does that affect my save files? I can't remember. Remove the game cart before deleting data. We're troubleshooting now. Fuck, huh? Pretty sure it's cooked. Yeah. All right. My completionist brain hates this. It won't take that long. If this doesn't work, I guess I'll just call it, pull the pin, get ready to set up for whatever the next game is. I want to do what's it called? Costume Quest. I've always wanted to play it. Played the demo years ago on Xbox 360, so I'll download that and get that ready to go. But tomorrow, if I'm online, which I'm really hoping to be, we'll be back to Zelda, and we should be able to get through that 5th dungeon. We were really close with that. You have it on PS3? Yeah, cool. That's by a company called Double Fine. They did Costume Quest 1 and 2. And then they also did what's it called? Jack Black. Brutal Legend. Brutal Legend was really cool. That was, man, such a unique game. The strategy elements to that were so fun. Tim Schafer's stuff. That's right. Forgot all about that. I was really hoping they were going to do a sequel to Brutal Legend, because I've never played a game like it. And yeah, it was just such an incredibly unique experience. So it's like open world where you have to fight enemies, and there's like tons of collectibles, and I'm just sort of explaining it to anybody that doesn't know. Collectibles, and like you unlock new music tracks, you meet famous musicians from like the 70s and 80s. The more stuff you collect, the better you can build your army later in the game, because what happens is it turns into like a sort of a first-person RTS strategy game when you're doing the boss fights. Yeah, R.I.P. Lemmy and Ozzy, they're both in there, I'm pretty sure. I know Ozzy is. He plays a pretty big role in it. Lemmy, I can't remember if he's got a very big role. Pretty sure he's in it, though. Pretty sure he's in it. I played that like over 10 years ago. Yeah, such an incredibly unique one. I would play it on stream, except for the fact that like I'd have to mute the music, because every single track in it is licensed music, and it would just feel like an awful waste to go through that game and not have that music associated with it, because it's such an important part of the storytelling and everything. Almost there. I probably should have just plugged in the damn fucking switch and just, it would have been done right away. All right, fingers crossed. I really want to be able to beat this. That's one of the things I feel like I'll miss out on with the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater ones as well, is just the music and how unbelievably cool it is. All right, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. My toes are crossed. Wait, what? Oh, the switch is there. You're doing your own 1K challenge, but it's not 1K. Hey man, you can do whatever you want. How many games are you gonna do? Do 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 do. I think the games will pick up pace once I get to like the PS1 and the Nintendo 64 era. I think the average game time will go down quite a bit. 35 games across 9 categories. Hey, that's good. That's very good. I like that's still a substantial amount of games. You know, you're still over 300 games. Let's get this other alcohol.
Who's breathing behind my back?
PS1 down, they had CDs, cutscenes, and wanted to show it off. Yes. This is true. You could be right. Load times of OG hardware. Yeah, that's a fair point as well. That's a very fair point. Maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be longer. I don't know what my average is now, but it's definitely more than 10 hours per game because I've had to do a couple of Final Fantasies. And Turtles took me like 18 hours. Double Dragon was 16 hours. I've had a couple that are around 6 hours. Skate or Die 1 was 2 hours. Alright, let's walk this way. Walk this way. Is canon ending to this stream? Is that spoilers? If it's spoilers, I don't want to click it.
Who's breathing behind my back?
How am I supposed to whip around any fucking faster than that? Like, it shouldn't be that. I'll just up the sensitivity all the way. It's not spoilers? Okay. I've got time. Okay, that was funny. That was funny. You got me. Alright, so our sensitivity for left and right. Or wait, did I do? I did the wrong axis. We're just gonna bump them both all the way up. It's kind of spoilers. Oh, that's hilarious. All right. We will load the quick save this time. Yes, it's a lot more, what's the word? Sensitive.
Who's breathing behind my back?
Fuck off. Like, just spawn, you piece of shit. So disappointing that a game can release in this modern day and have this shit going on. So disappointing.
Who's breathing behind my back?
I guess that's it for this game. It fucking sucks. Because this fucking guy doesn't want to spawn. You made a handheld category and grouped Sega and Xbox together. A handheld category? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Sega and Xbox. I get you. I didn't understand what the fuck you were saying for a second. That's my own brain absolutely having a moment. Well, this has been an incredible letdown. I can see why someone traded this game in. And I got stitched up with it. I might do a little bit more research and see if there's anything else that I can do. But I think I'm just gonna unfortunately call it a stream. There's no point starting anything else at the moment. What a disappointing end. Don't know. But thank you very much, everybody, for stopping by. We're gonna play Costume Quest. That'll be the next modern one we play, but tomorrow we'll play Legend of Zelda. We'll raid John. We'll send our party over yonder. Over yonder. Over to John. You might play it too? Hell yeah, let's go. Let's play it. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.